Hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening? So, I know yesterday I said that today's live stream would be, more of the quest and exploration in the new region, but apparently the next part of the event story released today, so we're doing that instead. So, first thing is, of course, wait till the next day. Which I believe should actually just be to here, because I already did some stuff on this account earlier today. So time has in fact passed. So this should be good? No? Ugh, rude. Okay, fine. Be that way. I will say I am kind of glad that they do it this way now for like everything, because that meant I was able to get on and do all my dailies and stuff earlier without worrying about accidentally running into a quest trigger. Okay, where are we going? Ah, over here. Hello, Alhaitham. Hello, Nilu.
Is it me, or are the bags under your eyes even darker than during the last round? Are you alright?
Oh, Layla.
Thanks for the concern, Kaveh. I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Even though I try to fall asleep, I can't get the championship out of my head. And before I know it, it's morning again.
We have got to get this girl some melatonin.
I know the feeling. That happens to me too when I'm agonizing over my blueprints.
Do you have any tips for dealing with that?
To be honest with you, no. You could say there are many things that don't have a quick fix and can only be endured.
We gotta get him some melatonin too, apparently.
I suppose you can think of it as something akin to an illness. Sometimes there's no effective cure, so you just have to let things run their course. I don't know what's stressing you out, but I can feel all the anxiety and pressure coming from you. The next round's about to start, so chin up and do your best.
Okay. You do your best too.
Looks like everyone's here. I will now explain the second round to you all. There are 3 ley line disruptors buried in the area around Aru village. These devices can imitate the effects of ley line disruption and will constantly interfere with the environment. Your goal is to shut them down.
Hang on, what do you mean everyone's here? I haven't seen Tignari or Sino or Wanderer. You might not be able to watch the whole stream. Your friends decided tonight was D&D night. Oh, that's totally fine. Have fun at D&D.
The first 3 who manage to finish this task will be awarded 4, 3, and 2 points accordingly. Note that each person may only bring a set amount of food and water with them, and that leaving the designated competition zone will result in disqualification.
Well, what do you think? Want to team up again? I shall consider letting you have the points on account of what happened in the previous round.
That's alright. I've been here many times, and in any case, machines are one of my specialties. I doubt this will be particularly difficult.
It's good to see such confidence in a youngster like yourself. I also happen to be well acquainted with this place. Let's see who will find these devices first. But aside from us, you should remember that there's a favorite for Champion. We must be careful of him.
A favorite to win? Who is it?
Shh! Not so loud. I know a boy I Tighnari.
Ah, there he
He
is.
took first place in the previous round, and if he does so again this time, we may as well declare this competition over. I heard that you solved the Avidya Forest's
And there's
leyline
Sino.
problem with him not long ago. Since this round involves resolving a machine-simulated leyline disruption, it should be a simple matter for him.
That's true. It does look like his odds of winning are pretty high.
He already has Kale, who is an excellent pupil. If he were to win this round as well, then wouldn't we just be letting him have all the fun? As his senior, it's my solemn duty to prevent such an inequitable arrangement from happening. I'm off.
I'll get going as well. See you later.
See you around, Kaveh. Good luck. You're
How
gonna
are you
need
feeling?
it.
I think I'm okay, but I'll take things slowly for now.
Oh yeah, Tignari's like really, really bad with the desert heat.
Is
Oh,
this all the
good
water
luck.
we're getting?
Good luck, Tignari. That's so ironic, considering he's a fennec fox.
Sorry, that's what the rules say. While this round seems to be about how quickly you can shut down the devices, it's also testing your ability to survive in tough conditions.
I knew it'd be harder than I had expected.
So I would say the ones with the biggest advantage here are Sino, who is actually from the desert. Although I guess he grew up in the rainforest, if I remember correctly. So maybe not. But I mean, he's still like really tough and all of that. So I'm gonna say Sino still. And Wanderer, because survival is not a concern for him.
So we'll either need to find the devices as quickly as possible, or we'll have to save our energy and wait for an opportunity. Okay, I'll head out shortly. Thanks a lot, Nilu.
And then somewhere in the middle would be Kaveh and Farzan, who are both, you know, totally normal people, but they're familiar with the desert. And then at the bottom of the list would be Layla and Tignari, who are both going to be exhausted within the first, like, 10 minutes.
You're welcome. Please take care of yourself.
Well, there goes everybody. So, who should we visit this time? Let Paimon think.
But Hat Guy also isn't trying to win? True. True.
Oh, right! Didn't Farozan say that Tighnari's the favorite to win? Let's go look for him first.
Speaking of Hat Guy, where might he be? I don't get a clue. Find Tignari. Okay, where's Tignari? There's no interference with the quest happening. Where the heck is he? You two have any clue where Tignari went?
Now that the round's begun, who do you think will win, Alhaitham?
The ones who find the disruptors will win.
That's not what she asked, Alhaitham.
Well, yes. But aren't you just repeating the rules?
Oh my god. Okay, where the heck is Tignari? It doesn't even give me, like, an area to search. He could be anywhere. Oh, wait. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, they're all out here. We go to Tignari last. We talk to everybody else first. Oh. Don't you just love when you have your fingers on the wrong keys by mistake? What you doing, Sino?
The sun is especially intense today. I hope Tainari will be alright. Probably not. I should go check on him.
Yes, you should. Kaveh is probably your favorite. Kaveh is great. I like him. Where the heck? Is he down here? What are you doing over here? I'll find out why soon. Oh boy. This ought to be interesting.
This seems more annoying than the last round. That's fine, though. I'll find some place to sit and watch them scurry.
Could you put in the tiniest amount of effort? I guess not. Madame Farzan?
Let me see. Where would they put one of these disruptors?
Where indeed? Oh, not what I meant to press. This man absolutely watches Love is Blind for the drama. Oh my god, he has a little fox buddy.
A desert fox? Why would there be desert foxes here? Whoa! Stop biting my clothes! Hey!
Oh my god. Okay, Layla and then Tignari.
Squall and Fury.
I feel a little faint.
Go take a break in the shade. Oh, poor Layla. Ooh, gimme these. Gimme. Okay, what are you up to over here, Fox Boy?
Hey, Tainari? Tainari! Huh? Weird. The locator says that he should be around here somewhere. Tainari! Can you hear us?
He's over there.
You're right. Huh? Oh no. It looks like he's fainted. We have to help him. Tainari, are you okay?
It's so hot.
Oh, so you passed out because of the heat. Are you not used to getting around in the desert?
That's right. I usually bring lots of water when I go to the desert, precisely to avoid this situation. I went through all my water very quickly, and with the effects of the disturbed ley lines, I started feeling dizzy. My ancestors, the Voluka Shuna, were originally from the desert. But I guess this is what happens when a species migrates. They become intolerant of their original environment.
This isn't the time for a history lesson. Let's get you some water.
Humans. such fragile beings. Your bodies can't even survive extreme changes in the environment.
Oh my god. Why are you here?
Here, take this. Let him drink it.
Can't offer help without being edgy about it.
Are you serious? This had better be just normal water. Hey! Eating already?
Seems it really is just water.
Paimon really doesn't get that guy. What's he up to? Anyway, let's focus on helping Tainari drink some water first.
Paimon, once again, you're the only one who's suspicious of him. Tignari starts to recover after getting some water.
A little better now. Thanks, you two.
He really wants everyone to know that we live in a society. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't just the two of us. Just now.
Found you at last.
Sino, you're here too.
I was concerned, so I came back to check on you. Will you be able to go on?
The fur on my tail is so dry, it's practically been singed right off. I don't see any purpose in pushing myself beyond what is reasonable. It appears I'm not suited to this particular round. I should probably just return to Aru Village and rest.
Fair enough.
Really? So you're backing out?
Yes, I do have my results in the first round to serve as a buffer, so even if I forfeit this round, I still have a chance to turn things around later.
And like he mentioned before, he wasn't really super interested in winning in the first place.
Withdrawing now will allow me to conserve my energy. Continuing to push onward would be counterproductive.
I agree.
A wise decision. Let's get you back to Aru Village.
It's fine. I can make it back on my own.
You sure?
Oh, stop trying to be so polite. Come on, we'll help you back to Aru Village.
Gotta go talk to everyone again.
Squall and Fury!
Hello, Edgelord.
You two must have a lot of free time if you came looking for me.
I love you, you idiot. That's all you have to say? Oh my god. Cannot stand him sometimes. We'll go talk to... I don't know if Farzan and Kaveh will have anything different to say, seeing as they appear to be in the same spots as before. No, it doesn't look like it. At least not for Farzan. Kaveh is still being harassed by a fox. Why would you expect anything different from him? Fair enough. Fair enough. Where's Layla? Is she down more? Yes, it appears that she is. Aha, there she is. And that's also where the quest is bringing me.
How are you feeling now, Tainari? Do you want to rest some more?
There's some shade here, so we can stop for a while.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, Sino and Tainari. And you've got the Traveler and Paimon with you. Oh, hey, Layla! Yeah, the sun was too strong, so I decided to take cover here for a while.
Yep, I figured.
What about you? Are you all done already?
Unfortunately not. I'm not quite as capable as I thought. I intend to withdraw from this round. Sino and the Traveler are escorting me back to Aru Village.
Withdraw? Can you even do that?
I believe the rules do provide for such a situation. Alhaitham did say that the act of leaving the competition grounds would result in disqualification from the round.
Didn't I ask you if you were alright before this? If you had just decided to withdraw then, you wouldn't have had to suffer.
Well, I had to try, didn't I? So I tried, and it didn't work out. And now I'm backing out while I can.
They are so married.
When I get back, I'm definitely going to make a batch of sun-resistant oil. Next time I venture into the desert, I'll be prepared. By the way, you're Layla, aren't you? You don't look very well yourself. Will you be alright?
I did feel a little faint when I first entered the desert, but I feel a lot better after resting here for a while. Be careful not to push yourself too hard. Don't worry. I'm just...
Feeling the pressure?
You can tell?
Your expression is similar to the ones I see on criminals' faces when I interrogate them.
Sino, surely you could have come up with a better example.
To tell you the truth, I'm still not sure whether I have what it takes to represent the Ratawa Starshan in the championship. Most people
Layla.
voted for me because of all the rumors surrounding me, and to be honest, those rumors don't really mean anything. Now I don't know how to deal with all the expectations they've put on me.
Oh, Layla.
Even the people who usually criticize me voted for me this time. So I feel like I have to live up to their expectations somehow.
So their expectations are putting pressure on you.
Yes. Actually, I heard that you were voted in as well, Tainari. How do you deal with it?
To be completely honest, I don't really feel any pressure. Firstly, those who expect things from you do not necessarily do so for benign reasons. On the other hand, those who do consider your feelings certainly wouldn't want you to push yourself. Next, we are researchers. Our primary duty is to interact with knowledge, not to meet others' expectations. As for me, I took part in this competition to advertise for an academic lecture at Gandharvaville next month. I'll obviously try my best during the competition, but I won't let any additional pressure get to me. I think you can also try to find a clearly defined goal. That may help you.
I understand. Thanks for your advice.
I'm absolutely parched after talking so much.
I've still got some water with me.
No, I'll be alright. We aren't far from Aru Village, so I can go the rest of the way myself. You should get back to the competition. Don't you want to win that limited edition card?
Yes. Alright then. Your spirit will live on through me.
It's so dramatic.
Hey, don't talk like that. I'm not dead, Sino. Everyone, I'll be heading back now. See you after the round ends.
I'll continue searching for the ley line disruptors.
Are you feeling better now, Layla? Yeah, I feel like some of the weight has been taken off my shoulders after chatting with Tainari. It's been a long time since I first left my hometown to come to the Akademiya, and every day here has been so precious. But of course, there have been some rough times.
Naturally.
All sorts of complex astrological models, countless quizzes, and essays that took all my brain power to barely finish. Each of those things are like huge boulders barreling at me, forcing me to continue running forward. When I was chosen as my Darshan's representative, it felt like another boulder was added to the ones already rolling behind me. Every time I close my eyes, I think of all the people I'd disappoint if I mess up.
You know, Sino's referencing the TCG manga. What, like Yu-Gi-Oh? I haven't been into Yu-Gi-Oh since I was, like, 5. We'd prefer you to be happy, Layla.
Yeah, I think that's what Tainari was trying to tell me. You're our good friends, which is why you didn't stop him from dropping out of this round, and why you don't feel disappointed in me.
That's right! No need to feel so down!
That said, he did also say that he hopes I could have more concrete goals for taking part in this competition. I don't have any now, but I'll give that some thought. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. You still have to record the other contestants' progress, don't you? Perhaps they've had some breakthroughs while we've been chatting.
True. We should go look for the others. Now, who's left? Tainari's dropped out for the round, and we just saw Sino.
You could go see how Madame Farozan's doing. I've heard that she's quite knowledgeable about the desert, so she's probably made some progress by now.
Okay, let's go look for Farozan!
But first, before talking to Farzan, we will go talk to everybody else.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Good luck, Layla.
Too slow.
I'm very confused. Okay, I guess Sino must be like up.
Quit following me.
Excuse me, fungi. I am looking for Sino. Is he up even further? There he is.
I will never give up. How did the rest go? Oh, right.
I see.
I will never give up. My will is my greatest weapon.
I see.
Quit following me. The wind rises.
What are you doing back by the village?
Looks like someone's taking it easy.
Yeah.
You should be thrilled that I have nothing to do. Otherwise, that means someone's in for a very, very bad day.
Oh my god.
If you don't get any points this round, you won't have a shot at winning.
It's not like I care about winning or clout. Really, the real prize for me is watching all these people fight over something so useless.
Oh my god.
Oh, you reminded me of something. There shouldn't be any more incidents after this round. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be.
Incidents? What are you talking about? Dude. After all we've been through, can you please stop being cagey with me for 5 seconds? No, he cannot. I think Kave's still in the same spot, so... To Farzan we go. Actually, let me just check on Kave real quick. See if he's still being harassed by a fox. No longer being harassed by a fox. Being harassed by 2 foxes?
There's another one.
He's got friends! Okay. Madame Farzan.
Have you made any progress?
You're just in time. I'm about to start digging right here.
Oh, you found the leyline disruptor already?
Such a simple problem could never confound me. Not long after entering the desert, I discovered a primal construct that was acting abnormally, so I followed it all the way here.
Oh, wow.
Once I got near here, it suddenly disappeared. Something unusual must be happening around this area.
You're a true expert, Madame Farzan. You knew what to do right away.
Well, I do happen to have more experience than most. But that aside, has anyone completed this challenge yet?
Nope, not yet.
Well then, I suppose I'll be the first. What about that boy Tainari?
He withdrew from this round.
Oh? And why's that?
He's not used to being out and about in the desert.
Huh. I didn't think he would have such a weakness. I suppose he could use a bit more training. What about the others? Is that Ratawahist girl still a bundle of nerves?
Tainari gave Layla some advice, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. Sino just started his search for the disruptors, and as for that guy, well, who knows what he's thinking.
Seriously.
And what about Kave? Has he found a leyline disruptor yet?
No, he's too busy being bothered by foxes.
Paimon doesn't think so, or our locators would have already let us know.
Strange. What's he lollygagging for? With his skills, you should have heard something from him by now. Well, I'm afraid the most thrilling moments are already done here. You should probably go find Kaveh and see how he's faring now.
Kaveh, have the foxes left you alone yet? Wait, hang on. Has everybody moved? I don't think anybody's moved. Oh my god, there's 3 of them now. There's a chest over there. Hang on. This is not the point of this stream, but... what is that doing over there? Hello?
Your journey ends here.
Gears of the storm!
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready. The golden slumber.
You had the exact same experience.
Take it and have
Is
fun.
this chest, like, new or something? Or is it just that out of the way?
Behold! Upon the gale.
Because, like, I have 100% exploration in the desert, except the new areas. Wild.
Come on, stop following me! I already gave you all the food I had on me. You can cry all you want. I don't have any more food. All I have left is a half bottle of water, and I can't possibly give you that. Without water, traveling in the desert will be incredibly difficult, and I still need to find what I'm looking for. Marak, can you help me out here? Keep them away.
Kaveh, there you are! Farozan told us to come see how you're doing. What are you up to?
Just thinking about it makes me upset. Not long after I entered the desert, I was accosted by these fellows.
Hey, Wind. Hey, Ballistic. What did you miss? What did you miss? Tignari backed out of the competition because he basically got heat stroke. He gave Layla a pep talk. Faruzan found one of the disruptors. Wanderer is being mysterious and edgy as usual. And Kaveh is being harassed by foxes.
I don't know why, but they didn't leave the competition grounds. Now the ley line disruptions have left them confused and circling around the area. The moment they saw me, they wouldn't leave me alone. They even cheated me out of my limited food supply.
Kaveh is a cute sidekick magnet.
Hey, didn't I ask you to keep them away?
Kaveh, is this flying metal thingy yours?
That's right. This is my toolbox, Marak.
Your toolbox? Huh. It seems pretty fancy. Hey there! Can you understand us?
Oh my god, that looks like a smiley face. Wait, that's so cute. Why is it here with you?
Sometimes I need to carry things when I go out, so it's handy to have a portable toolbox.
Well, this definitely doesn't look like an ordinary toolbox, that's for sure.
It's a long story. When I was working in the desert, I ran into a merchant group who had a machine core they excavated from some tomb. It was clearly from King Deshret's civilization. His technology still isn't fully understood, and Kasharawar has many different opinions on this topic. Our
Oh.
current theories cannot explain such mysteries. Upon seeing such a rare, complete specimen before me, I forked over all the mora on my person to purchase it. Some time back, I wanted to make an automated case that could store my offloaded items. With that core, I created Mirak.
That's pretty cool.
It can't understand commands that are too complex, but it can serve as my assistant and help me with things like mapping and surveying. Most importantly, it can't talk, so it can't give me any attitude. Oh, yes. Thanks for helping hide the fact that I live at Alhathan's place earlier.
Well, Paimon was the one who gave it away in the first place.
Sorry.
I hope this season of my life ends soon, so I can get things back on track. Things just started going downhill at some point. Maybe it all started when my mom remarried and left for Fontaine. Or maybe it all started when I spoke to Alhatham in the library. Or maybe it's because constructing the Palace of Alcazarzaray burned through my funds. I'm still paying off the debt from that one. Oh, when's this going to end?
Felt that.
Now that I think
Man,
about
it's
it,
going
I
through
guess
it.
we're all unlucky here. It's not like any of you asked to be trapped in a ley line disruption. Okay, let me get you all out.
Kaveh, aren't you going to look for the ley line disruptors?
Yes, but I can't just leave them here, can I? Oh, forget it. The more I think about this, the more I feel a headache coming on. I'll get back to searching once I get them out of here.
If anything has tempted you to pull for Kaveh, it's his suitcase companion. Yeah, I was already really excited to get him, but now I'm like extra excited. The foxes, they're so cute. Yeah!
Time's a wasting. I'm off.
Kaveh looks like he's conflicted. He really wants to win, but he can't ignore those he wants to help.
He can only do one or the other. I hope we get to see his mom when Fontaine releases. Yeah, that was surprising to hear. Wonder who his mom is.
Paimon's always felt like he's the type who easily gets himself into tough spots.
Uh-huh.
Paimon doesn't mean this in an insulting way, but he seems like the kind of guy who'd be really easy to take advantage of.
You're certainly cruel with the truth.
Whoa, someone's done already!
That was quick.
Right? Wonder who it is. Let's go back and ask Alhatham.
Okay, so here's Kaveh, Farzan, Layla. So did you bring one
think
back
I've got a sharp
after
tongue?
all?
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Here's Kaveh and his little fox buddies.
Shh, quiet. I'm currently trying to find a way out of here.
Oh. Madame Farzan? You're still here? You didn't bring yours back yet?
Here it comes. I think I'm about to strike gold.
Do you now? That confidence makes me less confident in you. Give me these.
Swollen Fury.
Layla is
Follow
up.
me.
Hang on. I kinda want to get a picture of Layla overlooking the stars here. That's a nice shot. Ah! Don't...
There's a few things that seem a little off about this place. Let me collect my thoughts for a second.
Okay, now over to the venue. Oh, Sino.
Verification complete. Congratulations on being this round's first winner, Sino.
Ooh, so Sino is the quickest.
I am from Spontamon, after all. We know a lot about ley lines, so finding a disruptor was never going to be particularly difficult for me.
That's true, I didn't even consider that.
Since the Traveler and Paimon also happen to be here, do you have anything you want to say?
Anything I want to say? My friend couldn't continue on, so failure was never an option. The bonds of yesterday will forge the road to tomorrow. With the ties of friendship that bind us, I won't lose to anyone.
You dork.
That's a line from King of Invocations, one of my favorite works, and it sums up my thoughts right now.
It might be a good thing that Tainari isn't here, or else he'd give Sino a good smack about it.
That's so Sino.
Oh wow, it's already so late. Everyone's probably running low on food and water. It'll only get harder from here on out.
Something similar happened in King of Invocations. What a classic.
Any thoughts on that, Alhaitham?
I have no thoughts regarding King of Invocations.
Miru obviously wasn't asking about that.
Deserts are much more dangerous at night, so this competition should be nearing its end. At the moment, only Farazan, Layla, and Kaveh remain.
I wonder who the next person to find a disruptor will be.
Wait, only 3 people are left? Tainari forfeited,
Yeah.
and Sino's already done. What about Hat Guy?
Yeah, where'd he go?
He also forfeited not long ago.
Of course.
Paimon can't understand what he's thinking at all. But, like Alhaitham said, this round's almost over. Let's go see what the other contestants are doing.
Things are really heating up now. You can feel the contestants' passion too, can't you, Alhaitham?
Compared to the abstraction of human emotions, the desert heat is easier to intuit. Tainari made the right decision to forfeit.
Sino definitely has hot takes on the differences between the TCG manga and the anime. Dubbed versus subbed, too. I'm sure he has very strong opinions on the matter. Okay, Layla is the one who will progress this from the looks of it. So let us check in on the others first.
How weird. The locator says that Madame Farazan's nearby, but where?
Farzan? He probably hates the localization. Oh yeah, probably. Where the heck did Farzan go? That's weird. Huh. That's concerning. Kaveh is still here with his little fox buddies.
Shh, quiet.
The fact that Paimon commented on Farzan not being there was very concerning.
Too slow. Quit following me.
She wouldn't be up here, would she?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, you jerks.
The wind rises.
Yeah, no, she's not up here. Weird. Okay, let's go see Layla. You remember looking for her for a while, but you don't remember if you found where she was. Interesting. What's up, Layla?
Hello again. You know, it suddenly occurred to me that you guys have had to do a lot of running around this time. Don't you find it tiring?
Nah, it's not too bad.
Really? Wow. I don't know where you get your strength from. The desert's getting colder now that night's falling, and the wind can really sting your face because of all the sand in it. Has anyone finished this round yet? Sino's already shut one down. Have you made any progress yet? I circled the whole area, but I didn't find anything. But I did have the chance to think some more about that thing that was weighing on my mind, and I realized something.
And what was that?
Well, my fellow Rataohist members must have all put my name forward for different reasons, and maybe a lot of them only picked me because they wanted to watch me make a fool of myself. But be that as it may, I believe that a lot of them genuinely do expect great things from me. And I want to live up to their expectations. I don't want them to regret putting my name down.
Huh? But doesn't thinking like that put a lot of pressure on you?
Of course, that comes with some amount of pressure for sure. But now I've thought about it, I don't feel like this is something I have to do. Instead, it's something I want to do. That may not sound like a huge difference to you, but it's helped me relax a lot. So don't worry about me.
Well, that's great!
Also, now that I've relaxed, I'm suddenly really sleepy. I think I'll just take a quick nap. Just a quick one.
Could it possibly be time for sleepwalking Layla to take over?
But the competition isn't over yet.
Let's go!
Layla. She's really a bundle of nerves, isn't she?
Wait, you're...
Sleepwalking Layla!
Good to see you too. It's nice to be out. Feels like I've been cooped up inside for quite a while. Well, since I'm here, I guess I should help her finish this. What are we supposed to be doing here again? Finding a ley line disruptor, was it? Let me see. Looks like she's basically gathered all the information she needs. It won't take long to wrap this up. Come with me, you two. Do you ever get the feeling that the ley lines have a regular flow? Similar to the way that celestial bodies follow fixed orbits. If we were looking down from on high, I wonder whether we'd find that the ley lines are just the reflections of the stars upon the Earth. Not all astrological phenomena can be directly observed. Some are deductions based on other details that we know. It's the same situation with the ley lines. The parts of them that are hidden underground can be identified via elemental energy, sound, and other phenomena.
You love the relationship between Sleep Layla and Day Layla? Yeah, it's cute.
Plus, now that someone has shut one of the disruptors down, the contrast between before and after can provide me with further information still. Let me see. It should be here, I think. This should be it, right? I'll turn it off. That should restore the ley lines in the area to normal.
Nice work!
Again, I didn't do any of the real work. I'm just wrapping up. She'll probably wake up soon. No doubt she'll be a little disoriented at first, but once she's got her bearings, she'll go and report that she shut down this disruptor. Will you be staying here for a while? Or are you going to check on the other contestants?
Oh, time to check our locator. Whoa, it looks like Kave and Farozan are headed towards the same place.
Perhaps they're about to find the last disruptor. Also, speaking of Kave, he's an interesting one.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Before the second round, he had a chat with the other me. He said that worries can be like illnesses. They don't always have a magic cure. Sometimes you just have to endure them as best you can until they run their course. But the way I see it, his situation is much worse than my other self's. She just hadn't found what she wanted to do at the moment, which is why she felt lost. Kaveh, meanwhile, knows what he wants to do. He's convinced that he has to win, and yet he still seems conflicted. He doesn't have a second personality, but somehow he still seems that he's at odds with himself in some way. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's like he's smiling on the outside, but there's no joy inside, only sorrow.
Aww.
Still, who knows? He must be more experienced than me. Maybe he's just better at dealing with it all than I am. Oh, but back to the topic of wrapping up. Shouldn't you be getting back to the action to record how everything plays out? Last one, then the round's over.
Earlier, you were trying to think of a shorter name for Sleep Layla, but all you could think of was Slayla. Hey, I like it. Slayla.
True. Okay then, guess we'll be going now. We'll keep everything you said in mind. Kaveh and Faruzan were super confident at the start, but it turns out they're the last ones to find a disruptor. But between the two of them, who's going to get there first? Let's head over quick.
Slayla because she's slaying every day. Yeah, exactly. Hello, you two. Farzan, what the heck happened with your locator earlier?
Here.
Finally found it.
Kaveh? Are you?
Oh, Madame Faruzan. And here I thought you would have finished this round by now.
Faruzan! Kaveh! Oh, looks like Layla's already done.
I didn't expect that you and I would find a disruptor at the same time. How are the other contestants doing?
Slaying so hard that she almost slayed Candace.
Tainari and Hakai forfeited, while Sino and Layla are already done. You two are the only ones left. Huh? That's weird. Didn't you start digging really early on?
I need to catch that.
Yes, I kept digging, but instead of finding a disruptor, I found a ruin.
Oh?
I fell down pretty deep, and it was completely dark in there. It took me quite some time to unlock the various mechanisms and return to the surface.
So that's what happened.
That's actually really impressive.
Finishing a week's worth of trials in such a short time. Huh. That's pretty amazing, Madame Faruzan.
What about you? Why are you so late?
I encountered a lot of lost desert foxes along the way, and I brought them to the outskirts of the competition zone. When I came back, I was absolutely parched. And then I blacked out. Probably from the heat, you know? When I woke up, it was already night. I used the last of my strength to come here.
The most curious reason indeed. But are you sure you're all right? It sounds like you were in an incredibly dangerous situation. You said you were familiar with the desert. The way you handle problems... It does feel rather at odds with your title as a genius.
It was problematic, but that had nothing to do with me being a genius. It was my decision. The way I did things wasn't optimal, but I wouldn't have been comfortable not doing it either. My conscience would have weighed on me.
Youths these days, each stranger than the next. But back to the main issue at hand. Since we are both very certain that this is where the final leyline disruptor is, let's dig it up then.
Working together, the two unearth the final leyline disruptor.
This is indeed it. Of that there is no doubt. But how shall we count the score this time?
Well, Farzan, you got it last time, so Kaveh should get it this time.
What is it, youngster? You seem relieved.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that this round's finally over. There shouldn't be any more innocent creatures getting wrapped up in danger. As for the points, I guess we can draw lots again later. I can't think of anything better.
Kaveh, no.
Alright, in that case, let's all head back to Aru Village. I'm
Paimon thinks you'll both need some water and rest.
Gimme. Gimme. Whoever at Hoyoverse decided that Wanderer's specialty dish should be unagi chazke, I hate you. Because the eels are so hard to catch sometimes. I never have enough.
Looks like the second round is over. I wonder who is faster, Kaveh or Madame Farazan? Huh? Where's Madame Farazan?
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so we'd like to draw lots again.
Why have I been cooking it? Because it's his specialty dish and I want it. I just want to have a lot of it in my inventory.
You get caught up in some things so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
Also, where was his recipe? I don't remember where you get the unagi chazke from. It's an Inazuma recipe, but I don't remember where you get it exactly.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
After a brief but tense lot drawing, Kaveh emerges triumphant.
I won!
Ho-ho!
Congratulations!
Looks like Kaveh's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Finally! After all this time!
You collect the in-game recipes like people collect Magic the Gathering cards.
Looks like you've
Felt
been
that.
rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours.
And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kaveh are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Farazan, Kaveh, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. Please rest up before then, everyone. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
Okay, so we have new stuff. Wait. Oh. Wait. There's more.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
The white-haired man I saw before the competition started. That secret conversation we overheard after the first round ended.
Traveler, Paimon. I finally found you.
Candace! Dia!
Really? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Akademiya Extravaganza?
Yep.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, They might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop. But no disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
Oh shit.
Eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
The extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in. Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene. Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Akademiya and tell Amatra? Thanks a million, you two.
Not at all. It was coincidence on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Oh, is that where you two have been hanging out? Good to know.
I've noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything. Let's just go find Amatra.
Okay, to the Akademiya.
Squall and Fury.
Hey, isn't that the Matra we investigated Siraj with? Arav, wasn't it? Let's go talk to him.
Hello, both. It's been a while. Do you have any issues to report?
You tell Arav about the situation with Dia and
Someone's planning
Candace.
to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising. The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
I would assume not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days. I have my ways of forcing them out into the open. All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well? The sooner we ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Core of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Do the Matra have any information at all on Sachin?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him.
I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Good idea! Okay, we'll head back to the Extravaganza venue and see if we can find him.
I see Nilu, but no Alhaitham.
Hey, Nilu! Have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
Alhaitham? Why, what is it?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went. He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Naturally.
Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so he probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to. To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Maybe he went home?
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here, so we might as well check it out.
Ooh, please let us go back inside.
Too slow.
Let's try knocking.
Knock, knock.
No answer? Maybe no one's home. Hello?
Alhaitham.
Alhaitham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
Oh, it's you two?
Oh, Kave.
Hey, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
Yay, we get to go in again.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the Akademiya came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you two have a quarrel or something?
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all. I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise. But him, being him... Oh, you wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? Am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now?
They're so divorce code. It's so true. And oh my god, he got the tone of voice down perfectly.
And he didn't stop there. He said, I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible.
They're having a
to me how
lover's
you've
spat.
managed to make it
Yeah.
to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Yeah, that does sound like something Alhaitham would say.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now.
Oh my
Dad has to get used
god.
to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on. See those perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already, it certainly will be after today.
And where exactly are you planning on going?
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
Deep down we all know he's gonna end up staying. Yeah.
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Well, you kind of do.
Oh, we didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Faruzan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
They're so divorce coded, but also old married couple coded. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
Why would you feel guilty?
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
The boomer comic. Yeah. Kaveh is so empathetic. He's such a green flag. Yeah.
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time. What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
We'd like him to help us look into Sachin.
Sachin? Huh. He did actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them.
He thought you should take a look? That's interesting.
Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
Huh, with taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
Sachin was born to a wealthy family, and his father Rajput was a renowned merchant in Sumeru, with many properties to his name. At the age of 9, wow, Sachin enrolled into Vahumana and achieved excellent grades. At the age of 15, he completed all of his courses and graduated first in class, his accomplishments greatly lauded by the sages. Oh my god! At the age of 16, Sachin ventured out and began to research the local environment and customs. His travels took him throughout Sumeru's rainforests and deserts. When Sachin was 23 years old, his father Rajput passed away. Sachin returned to Sumeru City to take over his father's business and spent 2 years here. At the age of 25, Sachin once again ventured into the desert to conduct field research. Records show that he traveled with a caravan and lived in Aru village for a period of time. At the age of 32, Sachin returned to Sumeru City. He looked withered and weary, his mental state in shambles. Much speculation arose among outsiders, but Sachin locked himself in his room and did not respond. At the age of 33, Sachin entrusted all of his properties to the Akademiya and pledged to donate all proceeds to the Akademiya. He then wrote a contract regarding the use of the proceeds and property ownership. The following is an excerpt quoted from Sachin when the contract was signed. A minimum of 30% of all revenue generated from the business will be used to fund prizes for the Interdarshan Championship, which will encourage young prodigies to actively participate in the competition. I will also be donating my entire collection, the most prominent item of which, the Diadem of Knowledge, will serve as symbol of great honor in the Interdarshan Championship. Only the winner of the competition may wear it. In addition, the Akademiya is only given the right to maintain and manage my properties. Ownership of them does not belong to the Akademiya, nor does it belong to me. Each year, when the Interdarshan Championship is held, I will keep a close eye on each candidate. If I particularly identify with a participant, I will reveal myself. I will then bequeath all of my wealth to this individual whom I judge worthy of my acknowledgement. They will have the usage rights to all assets and proceeds under my name. I hope the Akademiya will respect any and all decisions made by that person. After the contract came into effect, Sachin returned to the desert to continue his investigations, but there has been no word from him since then. Many claim to have seen him in the desert, but none of such claims have been verified. 20 years have passed since then. Wow. Your headcanon is that Alhaitham only orders after Kaveh and steals his beer because he knows Kaveh has good taste. Yeah, I could see that.
That's a lot of information. My mind's getting a headache. So, to sum up, Sachin put the Akademiya in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's Array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger.
Cool your jets, Kaveh.
And there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister!
You're right. First I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin dead or alive, unknown. And Diadem of Knowledge. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
I mean, he's in Haravatat, so maybe.
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script.
It is.
Give me a second. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate. There's another smaller line of text underneath. Huh. Why would he bring that up?
Wow. It's so cool that you can actually read this script.
We worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Huh.
Oh, interesting. So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough.
Let's hope our obs made some progress.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then, let's just head out for a stroll.
So what was the other thing he brought up?
Little decisions. What could have been going through his mind when he wrote that?
Moments like this, I really wish I had Nahida on this account. I mean, she is on rate up right now, but... Ah, screw it, let's do one wish. I'm not gonna get anything. See, what did I say? Okay. So... Sachin's article asked Dory for information. There seems to be something else behind what Dory has told you. Why not go and ask her for more information?
Behold!
You want to pull for Kabe, but you want Kirara, and you're guaranteed. I mean... yeah, it's tough. The sandstorms are raging. The caravan has stalled. We ran into a scholar calling himself Sachin. He said he could sponsor the caravan, provided that we... This is a trial of human nature. Betrayal, plunder. There was nothing we could do. No one could withstand. If I could do it all over again, I would never have taken that money. Then they wouldn't have had to die, and I wouldn't be living like this, a fate worse than death. People are the most terrifying animals in this world. Huh. There should be someone here who's been to a lot of Akademiya Extravaganzas. You could talk to them. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some rolls on Baiju's banner, so hopefully I get Kaveh. I'm not really expecting to get Baiju, because I think I'm on a 50-50 right now. Let me check my history. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51. Yeah, 50-50. So yeah, I'm not really expecting to get Baiju, but I am planning to roll for him.
Quit following me.
Hello? Unfortunately, not every genius will be successful eventually. Why do you say that? You might pull for him on Ganyu banner if Kiroda's kit doesn't interest you. Yeah, that's fair.
The wind rises.
Later, the Interdarshan Championship removed many of the events in which people fought to the death, discouraging people from being desperate enough to do so. Oh boy. What's your friend like? He's honest and kind, but also vulnerable and sensitive. Was not expecting there to be this whole mystery surrounding the event. You love when Genshin adds mystery or horror, though they don't always nail it. Yeah. I can't think of anything that struck me as, like, not very well done in terms of mystery or horror or anything like that. But, like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that was like, oh, that wasn't so good. But this, I do like it when they do stuff like this. Yes, information on Sachin. Please give it. Okay. Back over to the desert. I can't help but feel like we might have run across the name Sachin before this event. But I could be wrong. Once the gods reigned supreme, all life flocked to them like sheep seeking shepherds. And those who suffered did so in silence. You were disappointed with the Test of Courage event, but then again, your standard for horror movies is like The Witch. Well, see, the thing is, I wasn't expecting the Test of Courage event to be straight horror to begin with. Because a test of courage it's a fun thing, you know? And even from the trailer, it looked like it was pretty funny. So, I enjoyed the Test of Courage event. Now divine power has dwindled while human wisdom has blossomed. However, those who suffer face suffering still. There is a saying in Liyue that goes, life is like lodging at an inn, and in Inazuma, all things are but void. It hurts every time I read these words. I tried to seek the reason for this. The wheel of time turns, and the only constant throughout Sumeru's history is human nature. Since arriving in the desert, I have conducted a total of 64 experiments over the course of 7 years. Men are like prisoners or captured animals, feeding on each other's happiness until one is doomed to eternal torment. Therefore, where there is gain, there must be loss. Where there is happiness, there is agony. Everyone is a victim, but everyone is also a perpetrator. Greed and numbness reside in the heart of humanity. Driven by greed, humans choose to commit evil, and numbness is why they turn a blind eye to the evil of others. But if this is what the world is, what is, then, the meaning of the world? The future is to the present as the present is to the past. Peace was never an option. Conflict is the eternal truth. Everything, from my knowledge, my wisdom, to my life, is but nothingness. You're off to D&D? Alright, have fun! Thanks for stopping by. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Now it's minigame time! Let's go to this one first, I suppose.
disguises. Too slow. Quit following me.
Okay, they're up here.
Too slow.
Huh. Wonder what this one is. Oh, a Rukashava mushroom. Okay. A sumpter beast. Okay. I like this one, it's cute. This one is the logic puzzle, if I recall. Oh, that one's not open yet. Boo! Okay, I got that. So we can do the Ksharawar one. Was blanking on the name for a second there.
Quit following me.
Okay, let's see how we want to do this. They go in a ring that gradually rises. Oh boy. What is my dear darling kitty whining for? What are you whining for, Ella? Actually, that might be... no, I'll leave that there. Raise this up and put some more in the same spot. And put this there. Probably raise it up a bit. I don't know if that'll work as intended. We'll see, I guess. Very important to remember that these are a lot closer together than they look. Nope, let's not do that. don't think that would help at all. We'll just try this. And see if it works. Okay then. That's not too hard. I will take my rewards from that. And then we've got something from this one. Dar al-Shifa. Okay. Dar al-Shifa is over here. That's right, the Al-Azhar Hospital. The creepy abandoned Al-Azhar Hospital. I'm going the wrong way.
Too slow.
This way?
Quit following me.
Seriously? Please, I'm trying to go on an archaeological expedition. Am I not in the right place? I am. I am in the correct place.
Eat this! Nice and spicy. Boom, boom. Have fun with this skin.
The wind rises.
Never did figure out what causes the shading on the day thunders to turn green like that. Hello? Am I not in the correct area? The heck? Oh. Okay, so I'm not in the correct area. Like, at all. Oh, Dar al-Shifa is a much bigger area than I thought it was. If it includes that water hole over there. Okay, something tells me these are not supposed to be here. And the other one may be over here by these fungi.
Time for your arraignment! Motion to compel. Too late for arrest.
Spawn Fury.
Do you mean 9%? Okay. So it's like back over this way somewhere. $28, $44, $50. 60.
Incinerate! Truth repeats its course.
Whoops. Oh, don't you just love when your supports take everything out before you get to the main DPS? Alright, and that's that done. Is there anything in here? No? Boo. Yay, more stuff. So, that should be everything for today, I think. Tomorrow, I think, is when we will continue with the desert quest, because, yes, this comes out, excuse me, this comes out on Monday. Yeah, we get a free Farazan from the event. I don't need it on this account. I already have her C6 here. But I am very happy about that for bows only. So yeah, tomorrow we'll continue exploring the new desert area. And then Monday we'll finish up the event. So, I will close out the stream for now, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by today.